Oh, goody.
All right, what's up, everybody? Zombies here again, and today we're back with another Mercenaries video. So in this one, we are taking a look at a new, very OP PvE team that I have been using to do the vast majority of my farming of the newer bounties on normal to get coins for all the new mercenaries. So big shout out to BM Thalnos, who is the one who originally told me about this comp, and I tried it out a few times on stream a few days ago, and I was really impressed by it. So if you couldn't tell by the title, this actually, I think, is better for farming than the traditional fire comp, or at the very least, is just as good. So let's take a look at the comp here. Basically, you only really need 3 units. However, as you can see, we have 4. The reason for that is you have options in your first choice here. So your first option is where you actually get to make a pick. You can do either Murky with the March of the Murlocs, or you can go with Nefarian with the Experimental Subjects equipment. The important thing here is we are having summons that can be used to give our Yasharaj more attack. Now, there's not really a difference in power here because with the equipment here, the Draconoid's going to have 20 attack. Murky with the 2 Murlocs is also going to have 20 attack. The only real difference is that Yasharaj won't take the 20 attack until he gets the death blow in. So if you want to get that damage right away to increase the odds of a death blow, or you want to be able to guarantee to hit a target through taunt, which some of the enemies do use taunt, you can use Murky. So I think Murky might be the better pick for this one, but it's kind of a flex thing, or if you want, one of the characters to have a better chance at getting coins from the bounty, you can probably use them and it won't really make a huge difference as long as you're going through on normal, which is what I recommend for the vast majority of your regular coin farming. So that is kind of the first mercenary unit we need on the team. Either got to have Murky with the Murlocs or Nefarian with the bigger Divine Shield summon. Then next up we have Kazakis with Wild Vine. Kazakis is going to be giving all our characters +4 attack, so there's more for Yasharaj to steal. And on top of that, he's going to be using Build a Golem to summon a 20/20 Golem to give Yasharaj even more attack from the Golem and from when he gets another proc off of getting the death blow. And then the star of the comp here, Yasharaj with Mark of Yasharaj. Basically, if you haven't seen it in PvP, Defiled attack is very, very strong, especially when you have summons. You can borrow a ton of attack, and it just gets out of control pretty quickly, especially against fights in normal, where enemies usually have a little bit less HP. I found this was very, very quick. And on top of that, I think the animation for Defiled attack repeating definitely seems to go faster than Rag's Die Insect animation. Also, one thing that is nice about this comp is it is more budget friendly technically than the Fire version. So Murky was a free Merc on the pass, so vast majority of people, if not all people playing Mercenaries right now, should have him, and I believe he is still available on the current pass. And then Nefarian is a rare, so he's pretty easy to obtain. Same with Kazakis. If you don't have them, you can craft them for 100 coins, and it is definitely worth it, or you'll just open them in packs pretty quickly. And then Yasharaj was an event mercenary, so you didn't even have to farm him up initially as long as you were able to do the first 2 tasks of the event. Now, fair warning with this one, if you did not do the Yasharaj event, he is currently not obtainable or craftable. That should change in the next major patch, which I expect will be in the not too distant future, but be aware for the time being, if you didn't already get him, you are going to have to wait until the next patch for him to be added to packs and to be craftable with coins. So this is kind of the main team here. As long as you have Murky or Nefarian, Kazakis, and Yasharaj, it should go really well for you. So I'm going to include a little bit of sped up gameplay here, just kind of showing the comp off, showing how well it does. All this footage is going to be on normal, as in my opinion, that is by far the best way to go about farming. But yeah, so if you're looking for a little something to try that is different than Fire Comp, but it's also very, very effective and might even be a little bit faster. This is definitely what I recommend to you. You can throw any other mercs you want in the background in the main 3 slots on your bench. If you want ones that can help you with the boss, because sometimes this can have trouble with certain bosses, but again, on normal, it so far has been able to beat all the bosses pretty easily for me. However, you might want to tech your bench to be prepared for the boss if your units happen to die. On top of that, you can also just use mercenaries that you are trying to level up or get coins for to get a better chance to get those coins from the mercenary on your team coin slot in the rewards chest. So that is the comp we have for you. Highly recommend trying it out in PvE. I think it is both very effective and a lot of fun. So I'm going to show some gameplay of it here before we dive into that. If you enjoy this type of content, do remember to like and subscribe. It does a ton to help out the channel and keeps the Mercenaries videos coming. So without further ado, let's see how this comp does in action.